The length of your PhD can depend on a variety of different factors, and that's typically kind of the variable that is in play when it comes to how long the MD-PhD will end up taking. You can't compress the number of years you're in medical school because that is fixed, but when I say some people finish faster or some people finish slower, that just comes down to how long of a time they spend in the PhD phase of the MD-PhD program. Factors that can make your PhD longer can be advisor related. So for example, if the relationship did not work out and you end up having to switch labs, that might end up setting you back. The type of work that you do can also be a factor in how long your PhD takes. So some purely computational PhDs just take less time. So for example, I work with the EHR. I never have to wait on cell lines. I never have to take care of mice. I don't have those factors that are completely outside of my control. Whereas for my colleagues who works with cells or mice, sometimes they are just at the mercy of whether or not their experiment works. And whether or not they graduate depend a lot on the results of the experiments that they do. Sometimes it can also be a little bit advisor dependent, like some advisors in the field of computer science, for example, are just like, PhDs are supposed to take 7 to 8 years. I don't let people graduate before 7 to 8 years, and that's just like how it is for that lab. If finishing in a timely manner is really important to you, I would highly recommend looking at that particular advisor's former students and see how long they took to graduate, because that's usually a pretty good litmus. Like, one person taking longer is not necessarily a red flag for that particular lab, but if everyone is taking 7 to 8 years to graduate, then you should probably also expect to take similar amount of time.